and welcome to Veena Tattva Prakashika, a conference, exclusive conference dedicated to the divine instrument, the national instrument of Bharata, Veena. And we are very fortunate, sir, that you accepted to be with us today to talk to us about your experience about the Veena, about your experience of your travel with the Veena across the globe, and also with all the erudite scholars that you have met during your journey. Thank you very much, sir, for being here with us. Namaste and welcome, sir. Thank you, sir.
My family is a musician's family. Okay. My great grandfather, father, elder brother is later on he took over the responsibility of my family after my father's demise, and my second brother and myself third brother. And they are all musicians. Father was a vocalist. He was singing in the early years of Hyderabad Deccan Radio in Hyderabad Dominion, ruled by Nizam. And my elder brother is a Vainika. He was the disciple of Mulugu Shivananda Shastri of Tenali. We are from Warangal. That Shivananda Shastri Garu from Tenali. He was classmate to my father in field.
Okay.
Both have same guru. My elder brother, initial lessons he has given me, but later on I have no guru. Actually, I did not learn Veena systematically.
Okay.
Only by hearing the tuitions which my brother was giving to students. Okay. Only that way I got the knowledge.
Okay.
And when I went to Hyderabad for my post-graduation, then I have joined in music college. Chalai. Chalai was the Veena guru there. But I could take the lessons only for 3 months there.
Oh.
Only 3 months.
Okay.
That's all. And only by hearing to so many artists, I could catch something. And then later on, when I was staying in Siddipet, that is 60 miles from Hyderabad, Telangana second education has come in 1969.
Okay.
Then weekly once I was going to Hyderabad.
Okay.
And sitting before V.S. Anantarao Garu.
Oh.
Very great musician from Vijayanagaram. He was the radio artist.
Okay.
Radio staff artist.
Okay.
He was telling some techniques.
Okay.
And he was very magnanimous enough. He revealed something about Madam construction also. My brother also taught Madam. But I did not try much on Madam construction.
Okay.
And that way, after that, we had the facilities of gramophone records, later on cassettes, and now a lot of facilities are there to learn.
Okay.
This is my music background.
That's why really nice to hear, sir, that you told me that you had only formal lessons for about 2-3 years, and later you.
Not even 2-3 years.
Okay. Not even 2-3 years. Basic lessons.
But when I was teaching in Hyderabad Central University,
okay.
After day I was going alternate days. I was going to Bandi Shyamala.
Okay.
She taught me for 3 books and 4 or 5 Shrutis I learned from her.
Okay.
And even in Lalita, you have invited her.
Yeah.
She was come to my house and taught me 4 best Shrutis.
Oh, great.
And later on, Subhashini Shastri Garu, you have invited her. she was kind enough
Okay.
to give me an opportunity to accompany her in her kacharis.
Okay.
4 kacharis we have played combined.
Super.
But that doesn't mean I am on par with her. But I learned a lot by playing along with her.
Very.
I am a follower and devotee of Bhagavan Satya Baba. And in 1972, when I was staying in Siddipet, I was playing Veena in the early hours, that is 4:30 a.m. Brahmi Muhurtam. I was playing Veena. On the same day, night, from Swami's photo in another friend's house, from Swami's photo, a letter has come out. That letter in that Swami, that is Bhagavan Satya Baba, has written, Veerabhadraiah, ni Veena vintunna.
Oh.
Veerabhadraiah, I am listening to your Veena. Bhagavan Satya Sai Baba.
Oh.
These are the letters written on that miraculous letter.
Oh, what an astonishing thing, sir. It is very nice
Then,
to hear this.
how I was praying, I have to analyze. But I could not do. I have no sufficient knowledge. But something is there. While I was praying, I am touching this Divya Bhumi, divine land. That much is sure. Otherwise, that letter would not have come in some other's house. That too. That gentleman doesn't know that I am playing Veena in the Brahmi Muhurta.
Oh.
And again, in 1990s,
Okay.
I went to Vijayanagaram. From there, I went to Bhimli,
Okay.
Shivanandamurti Garu's residence, ashram also, the Anand ashram. There, I was asking some pertinent questions about music and Sahitya in it.
Okay.
So they're giving fine answers that I will probably, if I have an opportunity in your program few days later on, I will tell those things. The thing is, I was disgusted with Veena playing because of my professional burdens. Not because that I am not enjoying it. And what for, I am not a kachari artist, I am not a performance. I did not learn properly also. What for, just playing inside my house before Swami's patam. So I wanted to stop Veena playing regularly. Till this day, I play Veena regularly. Minimum 45 minutes. So I asked Shivanandamurti Garu, Guru Garu, I want to discontinue my Veena practice. He said no. The conversation was going on. On my side, there are 3 more professors from various universities. I was asking, sir, I want to discontinue. Like this, I told him twice. And the 4th time he said, Veerabhadraiah Garu, don't stop it. I am listening your Veena.
Oh God.
He's in Bhimli, I am in Hyderabad.
Oh.
Satya Baba Garu, body is in Kotapatti. I was playing in Siddipet, that is minimum 550 kilometers from Kotapatti. He dropped a letter that he is listening to my Veena. Then it is stupidity stopping Veena practice.
Okay.
So your question is how I do Nada and Sadhana. I do not know. Simple answer is, while playing Veena, while writing poetry, while reading a Mahakavya, even while listening music, if you touch the unconscious level, over mind level, that is Nada and Sadhana. Sound comes from the Vaikhari. Nada should come from Para. In between, there are two steps, Pashanti Madhyama. For language, for music language. For both the things, Para is the ultimate, Vaikhari is the fourth state. That is a great grandchild of Para. Para is supreme silence. That's why I like even Shankar Shastri. He may not be a scholar according to some Veena scholars. He may not. But their definition is very narrow. When he plays, you observe between Sanchari to Sanchari, there won't be any nada, any sound, audible sound. He will not pluck the voice. If plucking word is not at all correct word, me too.
Okay.
Plucking hair, that is a nichokuma. Plucking is a very wrong word. But there is no other word in vogue. I have to use it. While plucking one sanchari, while going on one sanchari and picking up next sanchari, you observe he maintains a silence.
Okay.
I asked for him. When I was in Nizamabad as a in-charge principal of a evening college, I had interviewed him and I asked him this question. Then he said, "It seems that you are also a Veena player." Yes, sir. I am a small Veena player. Very good question, he said. That is musical silence, he said. That's why till this day, no one excelled Shankar Shastri Garu in plucking. If we observe these things, Nadanusandhanam is not difficult. That's why Yajnavalkya says, Aprayasena mokshamargam gacchati, he said. Aprayasena means what? You have to put effort physically. You have to play. You have to strengthen your hands and fingers. All those things are there. But you need not feel any difficulty or trouble or badha or custom in your mind. For other sadhanas, instruments, methods, parikarams, you have to toil a lot. But in Veena or music, it's not like that.
Okay.
Simply you are conscious of that.
Okay.
You will be successful.
Okay.
While entering into Veena field or music field, on the first day itself, you should decide what for you are going to play Veena. To give tuitions, to earn money, to get fame, all those things, even baby Gayatri has got it. But moksham should get, that should be the ambition. Automatically fame comes, automatically money also comes. But the highest thing which you have to desire is Nada Yoga.
Okay.
I am not calling moksha or liberation. If you are successful in yoga, the ultimate is already in your lap. If you play correctly and sincerely, devoted to the raga, simple Todi Ragam will give you salvation. Just Todi Ragam. Shankarabharanam.
Oh.
Kayani. Kampoji. They take you to Vaikuntham or Kalasa. No doubt in it. What is the secret? What is the hidden ragas? Bhairavi. You forget about the names of ragas. You forget. Shankarabharanam need not be a cobra. But in Shankarabharanam, there is a lot of things which is not in Western music. The same Shankarabharanam is the major key.
Correct.
The same Keeravani is major key there.
Yeah.
The same Todi with a slight difference converted into Sindh Bhairavi in Hindustani.
Correct.
But the same effect you cannot get in those systems. In my view, I am a small man. I am not at all a performing artist. I know very little about music, in music. But even then, I say confidently that your Andolita, your Kampitam, your Spuritam, and your Biga, that is I don't know from where that word has come. That must be Vega. With a slow Sanchari in Ragalapana, to the same Sanchari, if you add a speedy touch, then it is Vega. That is Vega probably.
Okay.
If you can catch hold of these things in Carnatic music, it is, you have already reached the summit.
Lakshmi Narasimha.
You have already reached the summit.
Great. Very nice sentence to underline. And
so, on the first day of your starting Veena or music, I don't speak about the other branches of music. Vocal, violin, everything is very great. Vocal is the mother of all these instruments. That's true. But even for vocalist, he should shut his mouth and first the Kruti should come, Raga Alapana should come in his heart.
Satyam.
Only then that should be translated as vocal.
Satyam, Satyam.
When it touches vocal chords, that becomes vocal.
Right.
When it touches my Melam Metlu reeds, that is Veena. There is no difference between vocal and Veena. Both are same.
Super.
The reason is, if you produce from sound or nada from only vocal chords, that's waste. It should come from in. From silence it should come.
Correct.
How Vagyakaras have written the Krutis?
Correct.
Did they think about it? Or those Krutis have come unconsciously. Unconscious means from para. If you become conscious, that stops. If you become unconscious and open it, that is Brahma Saraswati. What is Saraswati? What is Saraswati? A flow from Chit Saras, Brahma Saras. If you become conscious, that stops. If you are unconscious does not mean fainting. If you are not conscious of how it is coming, then that is called as unconscious account of Freud and Jung. Account of our Upanishads, that we are calling as Brahma Saras, Chit Saras. That is the limitless ocean of Chaitanya. Every fellow has it. Every fellow has it. Only the channel we have is music. The other fellow may be having a channel of painting. Some other fellow is maybe having a channel of poetry writing or something else. Our channel is music. We must allow the Brahma Saras to flow down for the Sankshema of the audience, for the Sankshema of the listener. Satyam. If you have no listener, you yourself are the listener, then no worry. No worry. You are reaching the goal. Just to be conscious of it. You have arranged a beautiful seminar come performing program from 4th, 5th, 6th.
Correct.
I have sent you a online book on Veena, origin and so on, so on. Mr. Subhash Shastri, a very great A-grade artist. 1988 itself, she is A-grade artist. And she has accompanied even Shankar Shastri at her age of 15 or 16. That's wonderful. She has translated that into English. Yesterday, I have sent that copy to you and to Benares, to a very great, pious, saintly gentleman who is also a very great publisher.
Okay.
His name is Tiwari ji.
Okay.
he has collected 60,000 manuscripts on palm leaves of Shastras, Itihasas, Puranas. 60,000. I have sent this online copy to him yesterday. When I sent to you, the same thing I have forwarded to him.
Okay.
Today, before talking to you, the gentleman has sent me a message. Sir, we want to publish this lovingly, if you allow. So your seminar, your program has a spiritual base. A book on Veena, without my effort, without your desiring for it, my desiring for it, even Subhashini Shastri is desiring for it, the publisher himself has come. Lovingly, I will publish it, he is saying.
Daivanugraham. Daivanugraham.
Our Lakshmana Swami's Anugraham, no doubt in it. The thing is, spiritual mechanism will be going on. It is never stopped. It will never be stopped.
No.
Simply, you must be conscious of it. Why I am telling this, all this is with an intention is, a mechanism is going on, but you must be able to consciously watch it. In the same way, if you watch what is coming from Veena, how it is coming Veena, that is not the sound system I am telling you. Sound system is very inferior. The original sound is in our heart only.
Correct.
Veena, actually, whatever is written in our previous Shastras, you please keep aside. Our own experience says, thinking about some raga, you go to sleep. You are not yet sleeping, but something will be sounding in you. For a student like Sri Rama Iyengar, your son, how to make Sarakalpana metrically, that is Talabadha, that may be sounding in his mind. But in the proficient artist, expert artist, not technically, expert artist, the raga will be manifesting in him the secrets of it. Otherwise, Tyagaraja Swami has given life to many ragas. Previously, before him, those ragas are dead. For only namesake, they were there. How could he do it? The Raga Devata might have manifested the secrets in his heart. If that manifestation of the secrets of the music happens in you, you can't call it as vocal or violin or flute or clarinet. That is Veena. That is Daivi Veena. Divine, directly flowing from the divine source to your heart. From there, it will come to Vaikhari or hands. It comes down for the Sankshema, for the benefit of the audience, listeners. I do not mean listeners means a group of people sitting in an auditorium. Even you are a listener to your music. That is the final stage of the Advaita. The listener and the vocal practitioner both become one. So Mangshi Veena is only for learning purpose, for technical purpose. You might have learned from Darasa Iyengar or R.K. Suryanandaru or some great man. What you have learned, you have not learned how to experience. You have learned only how to play. Playing is only a means to reach the thing. Very great philosopher was there in Germany. His name is Hegel. He is the guru of Hegel. He is the guru of Marx. Marx, you know, he is the founder of communism, almost, I have to say. communism started because of Marx. That's why it is called as Marxism.
Correct.
But his guru is Hegel. He has written in his philosophy of fine art, we have fallen down from the upper lands to down, and if you want to climb again to the upper part, summit, you have to take music as the instrument, he said. Hegel.
Correct.
He's a Westerner. He says to climb back to the summit from where we have fallen down, music is the best apparatus, he says. So, Manushi Veena is the apparatus to go to the Divya Veena, the divine Veena. But actually, even this Manushi Veena Nadam also should come from divine Veena only. There should not be any difference.
Right.
That's why we are not telling Dhvani Yoga, Shabda Yoga. We are calling it Nada Yoga. There is a lot of difference between sound and Nada. Dhvani or sound creates akulatam, chaos. Out of that chaos, you have to cut it, and keep only this one thing, that is Somalata. Sa Uma Lata. Then you will be intoxicated. Your music intoxicates you. Why? Because it is not yours. It is divine. So this is the Nada Yoga practice. And you have mentioned Parama Guru, Paramacharya. In these 3 or 4 centuries, we have never seen such a divine personality. Why he was using tambura? In tambura or on Veena, all the 4 voices, they represent Chaturvedas, they said in Shastras. Keep it aside. Don't believe it. All right. But all these 4 Vedas are the stutis, are the method to know that Bhagavan. Advaita para or Dvaita para or Visvadvaita by any method. Ultimately, what happens? Only the connoisseur knows. Only the practitioner knows it. Ultimately, what happens?
Correct.
Raghavendra Swami played Veena. Shiva also played Veena.
Parama Vainikudu. Shivudu is a Parama Vainikudu.
That's why Moksha Magalda Bhuvilo, Shiva Manoviha Verugaru. He said, Tyagaraja said.
Correct.
Did Shiva have mind? I have written in my book. Is Shiva having a mind? If Shiva has a mind, then he is ordinary man only.
Correct.
If he is above mind and supra mind, only then he is God. Veena Vadana Loludaina Shivuni Yokka Manovidham Manam Telsukovali. We have to know how the mind is functioning in Shiva while he was playing Veena. There are 2 things. His mind and he is playing Veena. To get the Manonasa, he is playing Veena. That is a wonder. So all the Vainikas are what we should say, the luckiest babies of Bhagavan. Luckiest babies. The reason is, Bhagavan has given them the best apparatus, parikara, instrument to them to reach him. A purpose of learning Veena and music, that should be first propagated. Purpose of Veena should be propagated. That should be done from all the platforms. Suppose you are only for that purpose, all these 3 days program you have arranged.
Correct.
Not exactly like that, but in every program, in any program, the purpose of the program is this. They must tell that. The organizer should tell that. Otherwise, uh, the concept of why music will not spread over. You have to spread it over. That there is no other way for that. Nowadays, it's not difficult. Nowadays, it's not difficult. You can very easily propagate anything throughout the world.
Correct.
This program sheet I have already sent to America and England, Australia. 3 continents, they could receive your invitation. If you make a program on YouTube, put it in YouTube, that goes through the world.
Correct.
That is happening.
Correct.
Therefore, just to see 40 years back what happened. I could not get even Shankar Shastri Gari's photo more than one. Only one photo I got. That too, that benevolent lady, his daughter, Kalyani Garu, has given me. No other photo. But today it is not the case.
Correct.
Today it is not the case. Chitti Babu, I could not get even a paragraph of information in Telugu journals or Telugu newspapers. But whereas in Kannada encyclopedia, Chitti Babu's plucking of the words, they wrote Savana Subhava, a beautiful word, most pleasing to the ears. They have written Kannada encyclopedia. Some Kannada knowing gentleman has given me that. But today it is not the case. Today it is not the case. Millions of photocopies will come. Every snap, today this recording, you can take 1 million snaps from my video.
Correct.
So today is not very difficult to communicate the purpose of music. That is one thing. How to select the guru, how to select the proper guru, that problem is always there in all the fields, not only in music. Even in literature it is there. Everywhere it is there. That fellow should have some vichakshana. His parents should have some vichakshana. If he wants a quick publicity and quick promotion of his child, of his son or daughter as an artist on the stage, and some gurus cater their needs. They take some money and push that fellow to the stage, and he gets some bad name or good name, that is only God knows. We can't help. Only few people follow the correct lines or correct path. Many people, majority of people, they take always wrong path only. We can't help. In all the fields, it is there. See politics, see newspapers. Is any field in the world now sticking up to their professional morale? No. What can we do?
Yes.
Just we have to propagate, that's all.
Yes.
And you did not ask me that question, but I am telling, you have to create audience. How you create audience? Unless you are not or less conscious of earning. If you are strict about a fixed amount for tuition fees and ignore the talented fellow to take tuition from you, you are doing disservice. You have to produce at least 5 to 10 talented students, disciples. Only then music spreads over. Correct music spreads over. That's the point. That's the point.
So,
many things. You have to produce correct students.
correct.
Only then your audiences will be built. The real spreading over of Carnatic music will happen.
Correct.
We are very, very fortunate. We are at the age of reaching the highest range of classical music mountain. We have reached the highest point. Today you can spoil or construct or reconstruct or repair or whatever you do. With Veena you can do, but not Veena playing. You can spoil Veena. You can break that kunda sound box into 2 or 3. You can put up mics inside the kunda. All those things, nonsense you can do. But you cannot play. You cannot play with the style of music production of Nada, production of Veena. You should not. You cannot also. You cannot also. The evolution of Gamaka is at the top scale now. Today, everyone knows what is the difference between Gandhara, Sadhana Gandhara in Karnataka, or in Bhairavi, or in Kiravani, or in Todi. Everyone knows that is spread over. How to practice it? Who teaches that correctly? That's what the student himself should decide. Vichakshana should be there for him if he is the elderly fellow. If he is a child, then the parents should know it. Generally, who sends their children to the music teacher? Only the fellow family. Fellow family has some music culture. So they can know it very easily. Who can teach properly, correctly, according to the science, who teaches Carnatic music? That should be the Vijakshana.
Correct.
Jnanam of the parents, and if the student is the elder one,
right,
of the student. That should be there.
Yes.
Yes, the strictly you follow the tradition in playing Veena. That means give pradhanya to play the Sahitya. If you play Kruti with so many breaks created by Swaras, that is not correct, proper playing of Veena. Sahitya meter should be there. Nowadays, if I give one plucking, even for 5 minutes, 4 minutes, that sound will be there. It is not at all difficult. Sahitya metu, previously Abadhapu metu, Kutapu metu was there. It is not necessary now. Our sir, our Viseshan sir, he plays with one plucking for 10 minutes. Of course, that is only for Raga Lapana, not for Kuti. So, Sahitya Drushti should be there first. Second thing is observing so many kritis in one raga. That's very necessary to catch hold of the proper sancharis of that raga. Without sancharis, proper sancharis of that raga, musical phrases of that raga loses its ragatva. That is called as raga bhava. You should never sacrifice raga bhava or ragatvam while playing Veena. That is there. This rule applies even for any branch of music. That is true. Third thing is, while it is better, while at the learning stage itself, use the talam tegas. How to use talam tegas? Why? For ghata, if you use talam tega, the talam will be inbuilt. That is necessary, I think. Because I did not learn properly, I cannot preach it. But we have the facility of tala in building by playing Veena. If you use properly for ghata only talam, that will be very fine.
Great.
Tanam is exception. That tanam has a different rules set up. But for Kruti, you must use talam tegas only for ghata.
Great.
These things are very, very important.
Okay.
And the most important thing is close the conscious mind and open the adhichetana or mind. That comes only by practice.
Correct.
Patterns you put in your mind, ultimately, even without your external spruha, the Swarakalpana or Rarakalpana, they may come automatic. That automatic playing should come. Kruti is just only 1/10 or 1/4 part of the composition. It's not composition. Kruti only Kruti is composition. The other things, Swarakalpana or Ragalapana, they are not composition. They give freedom to the artist. Kruti is a prayer to the prayer. the power of the music comes through Ragalapana. By Ragalapana, you are instilling the power into the Kruti musical power.
Okay.
And Kruti is verbal. That is praying. Nirjakshi, Kamakshi, that's all vocation. Sambodhana. His Sambodhanas are from the navel, Nabhi. From Nabhi it is coming. We too must practice that vocating the Lord or Goddess, Mother Goddess, we should come, our prayer should come from the Nabhi Stara. That is very important.
Thank you, sir. Thank you
For
very
any
much.
music for any practitioner, these things automatically they learn this.
Thank you very much.
That's very fine. The theme is very fine, and this Gucha Krutis, I think, what I understood is a bunch of Krutis. That's also very nice. All the invitees you have invited, the resource persons, they're excellent in their fields, and especially most attractive part is you have well utilizing the scientists, researchers to our music. That's very fine. I think no one has done in Sangeeta Sabhas this aspect. In Sangeeta Sabhas, this has not happened. You are doing it boldly. That's boldness, courage. Okay, very fine. Maharshi Mahesh Yogi has done a lot of researches with the modern equipment, with the modern machinery, our old meditation and other techniques. That's very fine. Now you are doing the good effects of Nada spiritually and also worldly, mundane things. How music works. You have invited experts. One is a research student, I think. The other gentleman is in Vizag, Durga Prasad sir. They will give us beautiful, most useful information. I think that if it is propagated, one thing you have to do is simply conducting seminar or these things. That's very nice. Organizing is very nice, but that should go to reach the people. Nowadays, it is very easy to communicate to any part of the world. So these things, if they are broadcast, live broadcast, if you can do it,
we are doing live telecast both in Facebook and as well as in YouTube. Live telecast
last
is being done.
Live telecast last time I have seen.
That
this time also
is being done.
And paper should be published.
Yes, paper we are publishing in our website. We are launched a website called as veenaconference.com, which is an exclusive conference for a website where we are publishing all the papers and also all the videos which we are uploading it, and we are doing that. As per the instructions of my Lord Lakshmi Narasimha, this is happening.
Very, very nice, sir. I must thank you very much for inviting me. Not for this interview, I don't think I have communicated useful things, but definitely you have given me a very good opportunity to see all the Vanikas and their performances. That is one thing. And the best part of your program is you have invited some Parivrajkas, Sadhus, Sri Vaishnavite Gurus, Madhva Gurus, all those great people. They are stepping into the auditorium. That's one of the best things, most courageous you are doing it. I'm very happy with that. First conference you have conducted Mantrayam, most appropriate. Raghavendra Swami is a Vanika, and there I came. To that meeting I have come also. Wonderful. And you are continuing that method of inviting spiritual heads, spiritual siddhas. That's very nice, sir. So thank you very much. Let us meet on.
Thank you very much, sir. You said that you have not given much information in this interview, But if you see the interview, you understand how much information you have given to the listeners and also to the students. And as you say, empty vessels make sound and the full vessel doesn't make sound. You always say that I don't know anything. That's a great word you have in your mouth. So it is, we accept it. Nobody is knowledgeable completely. But among the knowledgeable, we see that you are more jnanasta, because you do a Atma Sadhana also, external Sadhana also, both you do very much.
One Tamil lady in the meditation room of Ramana Maharshi asked Ramana Maharshi in Tamil language, Swami, Tyagaraja, Dikshitar, Shyamashastri, they got moksha by singing music, Krutis. Do I also get moksha by singing? Then Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi's answer was, she asked in Tamil, he answered in Telugu, probably for my sake. He said, Varu, that means Vagayakaras, Pondi Padinara, Padi Pondinara. Did they acquire first liberation and then sang, or they sang through song, singing, could they get moksha? She understood.
That's the greatest sentence that you are ending with.
First they got moksha,
correct,
and then they sang.
Correct.
That's why all their krutis are mantrams only.
Correct. Correct.
వారు పొందినారు కాబట్టి నీ దయరాదా అని అంటే నిజంగా అది మంత్ర. మోక్షము కలదా భూమిలో, ఇఫ్ యూ సేస్ దట్, ఇఫ్ యూ సింగ్ దట్, దట్ ఇస్ మంత్ర ఓన్లీ, దట్ నాట్ ఎ మూవీ సాంగ్. You forget about this modern Vagayakara. That is poetry. We have no difficulty in branding them. Their songs are poems. Wonderful poems may be there. But real Vagaya should come from the spiritual heights.
Great.
Why they three are great? The reason is, all those three people, whatever they utter, they have become mantras.
Yes. Anyway, sir, thank you so much. We learned so much from you, and you are a bundle of, you are a asti of knowledge, treasure of knowledge, treasure of knowledge, treasure of great wisdom, treasure of wisdom. So I am very thankful to you for giving us this interview, and we welcome you to our conference. We look forward to meet you personally here. Thank you very much, sir. And I will again thank you and thank God for giving us this opportunity. Lakshmi Narasimha.
Thank you very much.
Lakshmi Narasimha. Lakshmi Narasimha.